Another thing that I kind of poke leaders with is, I was at a conference one time, just like you, and it was a conference on performance management and making people feel better about what they're doing. And so this person like me was up there and they were dancing around and talking about all these things. And I was sitting in the front row and I had my hands like this. And he looked down at me and he says, "You're not buying this, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry." I said, "They got a job description. You know, I mean, they know the targets we're trying to hit. We give them annual reviews. We pay them to do this stuff. That's their job." And he said, "Let me ask you something, Kevin." He said, "Do you do a good job? Do you do a good job?" I said, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "Well, you must. Your company paid all this money to send you here. I mean, you're sitting in the room, right? You came here and I'm pitching to you, right?" I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Let me ask you this. Aren't you sick to death of your boss again and again telling you what a great job you're doing? I mean, what a great job. Boy, Kev, you're doing a good job." Sounds like a barking dog. Good job, good job. You see him coming down the hallway. He's just going to interrupt me again and say, "Oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job." In fact, after a while, you don't even hear it anymore. It's like, "Oh, there he is. He's going to tell me I'm doing another great job." Do you hear that? Do you? And you don't. And you know why? Because we don't do it enough. You have people reporting to you. Have you told them they're doing a good job? Have you? I had a boss and a mentor one time. He used to write on a 3x5 index card, put it in an envelope. He said, "Thanks for the work you did this afternoon." And he'd sign his name and it'd be on my desk when I came back from a break or from a meeting. Do you know how much that meant to me? I mean, that was huge. Just one line. It wasn't, I mean, today they call it evidence, but it was like, it was just one line in there. I mean, just, you know, you're doing a great job. And so leaders, and this is what I put up and I tell leaders, it's like, you've got to help them emotionally through this. They say there's no crying in baseball, there's no emotions in business. Oh yeah, there is. And what's going to happen is all those people, when you walk the hallways, they're going to come up to you and go, "Hey, what about the new thing?" And what you say next, feel felt found, is going to be whether it's going to work or not. So I'm going to help you kind of go through that, script it out, however it's going to work.